Meet Blaire, a guy whose life has just been turned inside out in a good way. He's finally found the woman of his dreams right under his nose and is now a happily married man. Unfortunately, his new wife, Crystal, lives 500 miles from him. So he's decided to leave his home, his friends, and his job to start a new life with her. Now Crystal wants to show her appreciation by throwing Blaire a surprise bash to celebrate their life together, and she's enlisted her best friend Ira to help. You know the drill. It's another surprise party for a totally unsuspecting person, and we've only got a few hours to pull it all together. I'm Jackie Guerra, and you're invited. Now, Crystal, you and Blaire just had the ultimate party.
Yes, we did.
A wedding. And you want to throw Blaire another party?
Yeah.
Why?
I want to seal the deal. You know, he's moving down here. He's
You got
making
the
a big
ring.
transition.
You had the wedding.
Yeah, but I wanted to start our lives out together with a bang.
So he's moving down here today.
Today.
He knows nothing about the party.
Nothing.
He just thinks he's moving to start his new life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reason to have a party.
Yeah.
And what kind of party do you think Blaire would like?
He just needs, it's festive. He's a chameleon, so anything that's created.
Anything that's fun and exciting and unexpected.
And he'll slide right into it.
I think we could do that. While Crystal and Ira prepare for the party, Blaire will be making a 6-hour journey to move in with his bride.
There's a lot of changes going on. Obviously, he's getting married and he's moving down here, and he's also changing careers.
He wants this move as much as Crystal wants him here. And so I think it's going to be one of the easiest transitions.
I'm extremely excited and touched that he would basically give up his whole life to come here and be with me.
To help Blaire get used to his new life, Crystal has invited friends and family who also attended their wedding. Her good friend Mark will make sure Blaire gets to the house by 7:30 p.m.
He needs to be at my home at 6 o'clock, where I will get him changed, and he thinks we're going to attend a ballet.
We've brought in master event planner Clint Upchurch and expert chef Dara Rochelle to help welcome Blaire to his new home. Hola, Clint.
Good morning.
We're ready to hear about the party, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you have planned for us?
Well, you know, I know that Blaire likes Indian music, and so
Your
you
first
have
date, right?
Our third date.
Indian music concert.
you have a cool collection of eclectic furniture. So I thought we would transform your patio into Indian chic.
You like that? I like that. I'm going to leave Ira with you so you guys can get to work. And Crystal and I are going to go see what yumminess is planned in the kitchen.
All
I
right.
want to see some sweat, gentlemen.
No problem.
Starting now. Dara,
Hi!
what yummalicious do you have planned for us today?
I'm going to do
Indian
chic.
We got an Indian chic thing happening,
But
which
California
Crystal's
style.
excited about.
California style. We've got really yummy vegetable samosas, lamb and apple curry little purses. We're doing tandoori chicken wings and drumettes and some really yummy mango yogurt Indian drink called a mango lassi.
Ooh, yum.
Okay, Ira, so what we're doing is we're going to construct some Indian panels, some panels that are reminiscent of architecture that we find in India. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out the shape and cut out this piece of foam core, our shape. Why don't you go ahead and get started, and there's some blue paint there. Why don't you go ahead and start painting this lattice panel blue, and I'll start in on this.
All right.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
What we have to do right now is we're making the fillings for the two, the samosas and for the lamb purses.
We probably eat out at an Indian restaurant at least once of our trips, so we've had a lot of separation. So
Okay, how much time have you and your husband actually spent in the same city together?
Not longer than 2 weeks. And we've been separated a week since we got married.
Just so you know, Crystal, this is how it usually works. You meet somebody, then you fall in love, then you decide to get married, then you get married, and you move in together.
Yes, but most people don't know their husband since they were 6 years old.
There was a common social factor with their parents. And it's very strange because Crystal has stories of like photographs of her as a little child, like at like gatherings, or kind of like
With him in the picture?
not with the two of them together, but just the two of them at the same function.
That's cool. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Our parents were really good friends, well, still are great friends, and my mother invited me to go with her to a party at his parents' house.
Did you have a boyfriend at the time?
I had a guy I was dating.
Uh-huh. So you go up, you see him, and was it like...
Wasn't immediate.
No?
Wasn't immediate. We stayed up all night talking, just about life. And he later told me that he knew that I was the one after that first conversation.
You know, I think you need to pick it up a little bit.
Pick up the pace?
Yeah.
Got it. You do know this is a lot of work.
You are cooking! Look at you. You got a little... Okay, I'm going to follow you. Crystal, do you cook?
I do cook, actually, but I don't really have a method to my cooking. Just kind of whatever happens.
Guess what? Neither do I.
Up next, whatever can happen in Crystal's kitchen just might.
When we're all done with these, we're gonna bake them in the oven.
What oven?
So, Ira, how do you think Blaire is going to adjust to living here?
I think it's going to be an easy transition. You know, I mean, it's completing their whole like union now.
Crystal, does Blaire have a job here already, or is he going to start
No, he's
looking?
going to be on the job hunt.
But he's now going to practice law?
Yes.
What has he been teaching?
He has been teaching a little bit of everything, mainly history, but a little bit of...
For what grade level?
High school.
Oh, that's great. And now what kind of law does he want to practice?
He wants to go into estate planning.
So Blaire's cool about moving down here. What about Crystal? How's she going to handle it? Because she seems like a pretty independent woman.
Well, she's most definitely excited, and I think it's just that she's been waiting for. You know, this, like I said, this just kind of puts them together. I mean, that long distance thing can be pretty wacky.
Mm-hmm. It can be tough.
And she is independent, but, you know, this is also a decision they've both made.
Right. All right, and let's just lift it up. And there you go. What do you think, Ira?
It's pretty good.
Hi, honey.
Hi, I'm just finishing up here.
Oh, good. Okay, so how long do you think it'll be before you're on the road?
Be on the road in 15 minutes.
We are going to do an Indian-inspired area rug for the patio. So what I've done is I've gotten some plastic out here, and I've gotten a kind of a cool paisley-type shape. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mask out a place because I'm going to put an inside border in. So while I'm masking that out,
Gentlemen,
if you could...
start your engine.
Well, thanks for coming
rock
out.
and roll.
Now, I've never had a long-distance relationship before. Is that hard?
It's hard, but I think it's even more frustrating because we're close, but we're still far. You know, it's one thing if you're on one coast and you're on another coast.
Yeah.
You know, but we're close enough to be together, but...
How much time did you guys actually get to spend together?
Just about every weekend. Butter in there? Okay.
You can break it apart with your hands. So now what's it going to be like when you're with him every day?
It'll be new. It'll be a new experience. But a challenge I'm welcoming.
But it's pretty risky to like get married and then move in.
You've got to know her.
Really?
The two of them. She can go gun-ho, go forward. I'm going to do this, and she accomplishes it.
So tell me about Ira. How does he fit into all of this?
Ira is my friend since, gosh, when did we meet? I guess it was 9th grade. And he was most recently our groomsman. And of course, he and Blaire have become great friends in this process.
Great.
Because he gave his thumbs up right away, and that was real special to me.
Oh.
I knew I was on the right track then.
Was there a part of you though before you met him that was like, oh?
No, because I didn't know. It caught me completely off guard. It was, oh, by the way, I want you to meet my new boyfriend.
So I'm going to get you started on another one of these, and when we're all done with these, we're going to bake them in the oven.
What oven?
Oven?
We only can use the bottom oven
Why?
because the top doesn't work.
Oh, well, we better get busy.
Yeah, if it's an issue, we can go over to my brother Brandon's house. He lives around the corner.
What?
Done.
Excellent. So what I've done...
Ooh, it looks like a gold toilet seat.
There you go. That's exactly the look I was trying to achieve.
That's not Indian chic.
Oh, I see. Okay. And the bottom one works?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Blaire to move here and get us a new oven.
I thought you said the top one was broken.
No, the top one doesn't work at all. The bottom one works, but the door doesn't function.
Okay. Where's Brandon live?
Around the corner.
Up next, Plan B is a bust.
Brandon's in the same stage as you. He has
oven
no
isn't-
oven. He's remodeling the kitchen.